Hello everyone and welcome to your daily guided messages for all zodiac signs for the 5th of October 2017. So we've got a full moon today, people. Full moon in Aries. This is about communication, letting your feelings be known. And with Venus and Mars aligned just prior to this, it brings a certain kind of passion and intensity into the mix. So it's a time for emotional adjustments, and of course when we have a full moon meaning it's opposing the sun. When there's opposition like that, our main job is to find the balance, find that polarity. So our job today is balance. So let's see what the messages are for us from the cards. I've already given them a good shuffle before we came on to try and cut down on time, and I've also pulled some extra cards from the boxes so that we can pull more cards if we need to, or if I feel I want to. Okay, let's get straight to it. Hope everybody's okay. Oh, I wanted to come out straight away. Oh, wonderful. So we have 4 cards that have come out. We have the Prince of Cups, we have Major Arcana, the World, we have the 2 of Cups, and we have the Prince of Swords. So our first card, we have Prince of Cups. I'll just line you up there. And the Prince of Cups, he's a romantic, he's full of empathy. He's someone who would follow his heart's desire. He's idealistic. Here we see him here on his horse. His horse, there's no movement really with his horse. There's one leg slightly in front, so it's, you know, just giving you that little idea that there's some pace, but very slow, almost stagnant. The waters are quite still, only a little bit of movement. The sun is either going down or rising, but I think it's going down because there we have the moon, and the moon is what's making this guy, giving him his emotion. He's wearing red for passion. He's someone that does try to avoid pitfalls in life. He's a very loving and giving energy, and a good start for our day. And to follow this wonderful loving night, we have the World. And here we have a completion of a cycle that tells us we've achieved because we've used all the elements of the earth that are given to us to move us through, to move us forward onto the path that we want, the path that's best for us. And so we see here the lady standing naked. She's really comfortable with herself. She's achieved, she's made it, she doesn't care who knows it. She's surrounded, usually it's by a laurel wreath, but I actually don't know what you would call that pattern. I will have to investigate that. But she's standing on the world as if she has the world at her feet. Wonderful energy. And our next card we have is the 2 of Cups. Here we see 2 people looking lovingly into each other's eyes, sharing a cup of, I don't know what's in it, sharing it nonetheless. This is the idea of love, teamwork, togetherness, duality, balance between the male and the female energy. They're standing on on grass, which is indicative of growth. They've got the rolling hills in the background. They are by water, which is still more emotion. That's a lovely, lovely energy. We're doing so well today. I'm liking this for us, people. And so our next card, sun's not out much today, so it's a little hard to line everything up. It's one or the other, I'm afraid, at the moment. But so our next card, the Prince of Swords. He's intelligent, he's articulate, he's impetuous. If he appears, it'll happen quickly and swiftly, as you can see. If we see his horse, there's full movement, he's diving in there, his sword is ready, he's battle ready. And whatever he's going to do, he's going to do it quickly. So it's a quick, swift energy, but with the swords, we know it's got intelligence behind it. Could also mean, just as a little outside, that some of you could be going on holiday. Perhaps you're off on a plane. With this being an air sign, and how quick it's moving. It could actually just be a plane taking off. I'm hearing, could be. Okay, let's see, what can we ask now? I think I'm going to use Healing with the Angels. Let's see what comes out for us with these. A lovely card. Pop those there. So next we have friendship. I think this goes with the Two of Cups. This is the teamwork, team spirit, working together. Many hands make light work. It's amazing what you can get done with a bit of team spirit. I feel that that is going under the Two of Cups. Okay. We'll have Wisdom of the Oracle next, which is Colette Baron Reid. Sorry guys, that was the, I'll get it the right way for you, that was the Healing with the Angels. Okay, again, these have already been shuffled, put in the right order. Everything that I do before I put everything away in the evening. Oh, did that fell straight out. Chop wood. This is, actually this reminds me, I used to have to do this when I was younger, back in the days when we did have coal fires and there wasn't any of these no smoking, smokeless fuel bans and things like that. So back in the day we had a open fire, and one of my jobs when I came home from school was to go out the back and chop the sticks. It's to remind you that it's these boring, routine, mundane little chores aren't so boring and mundane, but are necessary. And they're necessary because in the action of just chopping wood, you'll clear your mind, you'll empty your mind. And here we see the light in the background being able to come in to you, to inspire you. Here we see the oracle, if I can get that close enough. You see the oracle's face in the broom. So in doing the mundane tasks, it really does propel us to a better place because we clear our mind of space. You'll hear lots of people like cleaners. I love cleaning. They love cleaning because in the act of cleaning, they're able to clear their mind and allow good thoughts, positive thoughts, planning for the day. All the good stuff can come in. Okay, I don't think we're done yet. Let's see. I think we'll go with the Trusty Steeds, which is a really favourite pack of mine, the Oracle of the Unicorn. I think you're getting to know by now, guys, that I love horses. see what comes out. There's really smashing energies for the day. Because we're on top of the world. We're feeling love, we're feeling emotion. This is kind of the communication for the day, isn't it? The communication that we need, but with this Venus and Mars being aligned just prior to, this is the kind of the passion and the intensity of it. So it's quite intense, isn't it, this background? Quite passionate. Okay. Oh. Awareness. Live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts. Look for signs and guidance. And I love the fact that they've linked the awareness and live in the moment with a horse, even though all of the decks are horses, but most of our beasts of the planet do live in the moment. For me, I watch the horses, and I know my mare's quite sharp, quite spooky, but it's kind of, oh, there's something over there, oh no, it's gone. And in that moment, to her, she's lived in the moment. She was frightened, then she wasn't. And we need to be more like that. We need to live more in the moment, get rid of all of that going over the past, keep, raking over your old ground all the time. Looking for signs and guidance, that's learning to follow your intuition. So, we have an emotional day that's leaving us on top of the world. There's a lot of team spirit going on. Some of us are maybe looking to go on holiday or change direction, but whatever we're going to do, we're doing it quickly. We're looking to our friends for a bit of team spirit, maybe for a bit of guidance. We're sticking to our routines, keeping the playing field nice and level. And doing that, we can be aware more, be more mindful, and look out for the signs that the universe is giving us on our path, which way we should go, guidance. Maybe a feather will float down, maybe a butterfly will fly past you, maybe a robin will come and sit by you. Who knows? Be aware. You'll know when it comes. You'll understand it. Wonderful. I really enjoyed that, guys, and I think I may do, more cards. It's kind of coming together more for me as the more I'm going along this. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for joining me. If it was your first visit, well, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will join me again. I truly wish you all much joy, peace and blessings, and I hope you'll join me again tomorrow. Until then, my friends, goodbye.